What's going on, guys? Just wanted to give you another quick update on the Mazda B2200 build. I know last time I made a video, it was a while ago. I don't really make YouTube videos too often, but I am trying to get into it a little bit more. The last video I made, I was working on the bed. There was just a lot of rust, man. A lot of rust. I had to cut it all out, weld a new metal. It was an entire process, but it's about 90% done currently. I got the rails on and everything. What I have to do next with the bed is just fix little bits and pieces of rust. It's just on the corners. I already fixed these two here, but I got to do that and some little bits and pieces of rust and whatnot. But I did get the rails on, which I'm hype about. I kept two of the stock rails so I can locate it back to the frame and make it accurate. But I did have to make this rail, center support rail, and this rail. And the reason why is because they were just all rusted out. A lot of rust, a lot of bad rust. Overall, it's not okay. So I definitely had to fix those. Gas tank had a little bit of rust in it too. So I also got a new gas tank. Painted the frame. I got some new suspension on there. Looks pretty good. I used a rust reformer, actually. And then I used some Rust-Oleum high performance enamel, which actually worked really well. And I even nicked it with a wrench a few times, and it held up. So hopefully that'll last a while and look good. Outside of painting the frame, suspension with helper springs because I'm lowering it, and a new gas tank and fuel hoses, the next thing I have to do is the wiring. So the wiring harness is a little crusty. I mean, it's 40 years old. She definitely seen better days, so that's what I'm working on now. The wiring harness does start in the actual cab of the truck. So what I might do is I might end up just cutting it from inside the truck and just splicing in an entire new loom all the way to the back of the truck. Just to make it a little bit cleaner, a little nicer, and then I don't have to worry about it. So outside of those two things, which are going really well, I'm almost done there. It'll be working on the actual engine. I am keeping the stock engine for a little while, hopefully not too long. I do want to LS swap it. Haven't really done much here. I took the whole old carb intake setup off, and I'm just going through this mess of vacuum hoses, which is a nightmare. But basically, for now, I'm going to throw a Weber carb on it, an exhaust, which I already have, and that's about it for now. The big plans and the main goal later on, which is why I didn't paint the leaf springs, the rear end, drive shaft, or anything like that, is because I want to get a Ford 8.8, shorten it, custom drive shaft, TR 6060, and then an LS, a 5.3, maybe a 4.8, I don't know. I'd like it for it to be aluminum though. The goal is to keep this truck light. This model is a base model, no power steering, no AC, and it currently weighs 2,760 pounds, which for a mini truck is actually pretty good. So far things are going well. There's still a lot I want to do. A lot of cool little rare, hard to find parts that I got for it. One is actually these caps for the wheels. I am going to run the OEM wheels, the 14s, for a little while. These caps though, very cool, very hard to find, especially in good condition. I already had two, but I did find somebody selling a set, and I got some mint condition caps for these. Very hype on that. I'm not too big on chrome, but it kind of fits the truck. Right now I'm restoring it. That's a big thing that I'm doing, is just restoring it. And I do want it to look very clean. I want you to be able to look at this truck and be like, oh wow, this is a clean truck. It's pretty old. It's like, 40 years old, 38 years old, something like that. So far it's going good. Do want to get the seat reupholstered. A few little things. I know last time I made a video, I left off with the bed. Again, I'm trying to make more YouTube videos. I don't often. but I do want to start getting into it a little bit more. And on the next update will probably be when the bed is actually on. Once the bed's on, I'll be working on the engine more, and I'll probably end up making a video on installing the Weber carb. That'll be pretty cool. Lowering the truck also, and sway bars. It's another few things I want to do performance-wise, I guess you can say. But all in all, not terrible. Just wanted to give you a quick update, and yeah, once I make some more progress, make another video. I work a lot, so I can't always get too much done, but when I do, I'll definitely keep you in the loop, and that'll be it for today.